Now this is what we're going to do.
Now it looks like it's time for me to use my true strength. Now then, what shall I do?
Okay, so I'm going to actually show the minimap. Here on the left is the minimap. We need to make sure we're going to be in like a triangle around it. We'll do that by jumping. We can only use special moves like these. We can't use normal attacks.
Who's my opponent?
Neptune. We're going to the right.
I'll attack head on.
I no longer have doubts.
Oh, enough kids stay here.
Multiple beam launcher!
Okay, we took out one of the 4 crystals.
It's Uzume's turn.
Uzume, you're going to stay on like here.
I'll go full power. There! Let us begin. It hurts!
It is my turn.
Nope. Uzume, this phase actually has to go back. Because you have to actually look at other things as well. Like we can't just have him go here. So you have to go here.
Cross combination.
So why am I setting up in like very specific positions?
I no longer have doubts.
If you just stay here.
MPBL! Target locked! Ta-da! Uzume's turn!
Uzume jump. And if you jump again. So we now have a formula for 1, 2, and 3, aka Neptune, Netgear, and Uzume are in a triangle form, all around the enemy, which gives us the combo attack, which I'll be using. Tri-burst right here, right now.
Let's go! I'm good at backup.
I just lost that attack. Who is she targeting?
What shall I do?
Right, 2 characters have gone down. I want a life fragment on...
Please use this.
Stand up, Uzume Tanoboshi! Maybe I pushed myself too far.
we can't do anything that way. Sure.
Multiple beam launcher!
We're not going to survive this another time. Wait a second. Neptune actually never could. one more time and we win. Were we supposed to lose this or were we supposed to win it? Like, I don't know out of my head. Okay, we were supposed to win this. The game sometimes forces you to lose a
Megadimension
battle.
Neptunia V2.
Like the kangaroo. So we can get this whole conversation here again. I'm just skipping it right now. It's just what happens in this game. And in this series, actually. You have to thank me and go to the same time. Why? Keep. The explosion was loud. You give start at Rebirth 1. Honestly, like, if you're going to play this series, start at Rebirth 1 because it starts off like you understand like things better. Like this game.
Is it you guys?
Yeah, start off Rebirth 1, then, or if you can do PlayStation 3, you can actually start off with the originals. The original original 3 games are actually PlayStation 3 only. But if you start off with like Rebirth 1, then Rebirth 3, 2 Rebirth 3, like you actually do the complete series and you actually understand like what they mean like sometimes there. Like sometimes in this one, they actually trip between dimensions. I love this game, like I love this whole series. Also, they have a lot of spin-offs. That's something that you have to understand as well. Like, a lot of the games actually for this are spin-offs. And I got most of them.
I understand now. The faith of the dog.
Skip this again. Also, if you're starting off with Rebirth 1 is a lot more,
Keep your eyes on us, please.
what is it called again? In Rebirth 1, something that you do a lot more is grinding. Because level-wise, it's going to be really painful, even when you get to the end. Like, even level 100 or 99 characters, like, it's sometimes painful. I've noticed it myself as well. The Rebirth 1 was for me one of the more harder games to actually get through. Rebirth 2 was like easy and Rebirth 3 was easy as well. And then there's this game which has invert mouse controls the entire time, which kind of screws me over at points. Yes, I've already gone through.
Don't regret picking a fight with Uzume, okay?
Always regret picking a fight with Uzume.
What shall I do?
I'm going to put this... Yep. Luckily, the further you get into the series, the less grinding they become. Rebirth 3 was like literally no grinding at all. And then Rebirth, like this one, Megadimension, Neptunia, Victory 2. There's also V Century or V Generation, which is Rebirth 3. Originally was called Victory. Like the PlayStation 3 version is actually called Hypernation Neptunia Victory.
Cross combination.
I no longer have doubts.
Okay, good. What am I doing here? I'm actually pointing them to a point where they can just instantly go towards like the counterparts.
Ta-da! Uzume's turn.
Okay, you are in the right position as well. Good.
Here I go.
Ouch! shall I do?
You heal before you die.
I'll use this.
Who's my opponent? Cross combination!
Even though that fish really does a lot of damage. So.
Guess we have to do this. Multiple beam launcher! Spiral dream! Here I go!
Also, this game, like I said earlier, is like a trilogy. So, this game on its own, like they've actually made it like into a trilogy, which
It is my turn.
is really amazing that they've actually done that. Okay, when it's Uzume's turn, we need the healer.
Leave this to me.
Or I want to know what happens when we jump. No, we don't. Okay, sure. I'll go back. We don't have a circle with the enemy down. What we can do is actually go here.
Cross combination!
There you go, yeah. You just finished putting together your chair. Ooh.
I
Yay
no
for
longer
chairs.
have doubts.
If you move a little bit more to the middle, you can actually do your MPBL.
MPBL!
Yeah, we're going to win it this time. For some reason. For some reason, the enemy didn't actually do the other attack, which I'm grateful for.
Tired.
We're also not going to give it another turn. We're just going to defeat it. Period. Not the end though.
End of the dream.
Mystic Ruby, which is a key item.
Feel power overflowing.
Of course we zoom in on Nepgear's butt. Come on, game. Hold edge is a combo attack. Level up for Uzume. Good.
Did we do it?
Yes, we've defeated that monstrosity.
Yeah, for now.
We did it! We did it! We won against that giant! Thank
Yeah,
you.
for now,
Thank
sadly.
you so much, Nepsy and Gearsy.
There's no need to thank us. It's not over yet.
Huh?
Our force still here, right?
Oh, that's right! That old lady appeared so fast, I completely forgot!
That old lady.
To think that the Dark CPU could possibly lose to
I'll
idiots like
look
you!
in a second because my protection
Now
is right
then,
next to me.
whatever shall we do?
Perhaps we should place the old lady in captivity and interrogate
Well
her.
then.
You want to capture me? Ha! What could you possibly do to me in your current state?
Yeah, whatever. We have more people than you.
How aggravating. I will have to withdraw for the time being.
You're running away?
Enjoy what little time you have left until the next time we cross paths.
She got away.
It would appear so, but honestly, we were not ready to take her on.
In all honesty, R4?
I'm so worn out. My legs feel like noodles.
If R4 is good at one thing, it's
Mine
running
too.
away.
I'd be pretty happy if I didn't have to fight again for a while. Ooh, same here. Still, it's kind of a shame. A shame? You mean that R4 just escaped? Nope. I just thought that it'd be great
Oh,
to dress up like
nice.
Juice since we're so worn out, but we don't have any, so yeah, it's a total shame. Then once we get back to base, we can have a toast together.
For fuck's sake, Neptune.
Although, I think I just need to sit here for a little while. I can barely move. All right! Are you okay, Uzume? Why are you screaming?
At last! I finally put that giant
Aw.
6 feet under! How can I contain that excitement?
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
Uzume,
I'm not sure like when your birthday was again, like
Understand your sentiments.
my brain just
I would
doesn't.
appreciate if you'd refrain from yelling right into my ear.
Oh, he has ears even though he's a fish. I wonder where he's hiding them.
Nepgear!
All because you
Don't.
two stayed here by my side, fighting the good fight. I want to thank you formally, so thank you.
Man, all I keep doing is giving thanks. Whew, I can't really walk anymore either. Hell, I can't even stand.
You've worked so very hard. By all means, rest. You've earned it.
Well, then it's good that you actually got it earlier. Right, so we're going to rest. It means we're actually going back to the normal location.
Hang out here.
Can we just hang out here? We just healed. That's Uzume's location as well. Development. What do we need to do here? Oh, actually. Wait, which double bracelet? Steel bracelet. We didn't have to get. I need to know like where the hell we can actually get a steel bracelet, because that item to like break things is like really important. Okay, I'm now looking at the item list for like the bracelet. You can buy that shop pretty early on, like 2 or 3 dungeons in or so. I'm 3 dungeons in, like we still don't have it. Like that's like the biggest problem. We only have like the normal ones. So like we only have like the leather ones, so I bet someone will actually get out if we do more conversing. Toaster of victory. Take your time, Gaia. Where's Uzume? Uzume is oh god. Don't the opposite like a special ability though? Oh. So that's a good power. So what I had in mind didn't work down. I didn't notice. And Uzume also has a talk. Sure. Hey Uzume. I don't think it's over though. Like I think there was like more in this dimension. Like the 0 dimension. Damn. Neptune. Aww. Uzume sometimes. We have that in our northern ones already. Make all your dreams come to life. Hey, Neptunia. And of course, Neptunia, as always, is never voiced. Normal person, R4 or belt convert. She is. She fucked up the name on my purpose. Forbidden system. Forbid. Wait, Neptune is going to activate what? I'm worried now. Maybe I've already gone through this at some point. It's so long that I've actually gone through this that I just don't remember anymore as well, in all honesty. Oh god. Well then. I like Umio for that, like things like that. Well, that's first. I'm not going to development, sorry. Shop. No, nothing. Right, we have to go here though, so we're going to say thank you very much for watching, have a good night, and we will see you all during the recording. Good day.